Everybody, thanks for joining today. We're gonna start in a couple of minutes. We've just got quite a lot of people coming along today, so we're just allowing a couple of minutes for everybody to join. So just bear with us. But while you're getting set up, then it'd be really nice if you introduced yourself in the chat box. Just say who you are, which organisation, which cause you're representing, so we know who's here. And we'll get started in just a couple of minutes. And as we always say at this point, we feel like we need a little bit of music to, so it's just not a big silence. But if one of my co-hosts would like to sing, they're very welcome to.
No, you're fine, thanks. Hello, Claire. Hi, Megan.
Just leave it.
We've got Ian.
Nice to see so many people joining. Going to be a busy one today, I think. For those of you just joining and didn't hear my little chat at the start, then we're just going to be getting started in a minute or so. Please just introduce yourself in the chat box, say who you are and which organisation you're representing today.
Oh, hi, Sharon. I'm Swan Netball.
Oh, we've got a nice range of causes here today, haven't we? I'll just give it a few more seconds. So while we're waiting to begin, feel free to get yourself a cup of tea, get yourself a biscuit, settle down. Session will take probably about 35 to 40 minutes. And there'll be opportunity for questions, but I'll talk you through the housekeeping in just a minute. Oh, we've got causes from all around the country today. That's nice. I don't know what the weather's like where you are, but it's quite grey where we are in the Midlands, but not raining for a change, so that's good. Right, I think we will make a start. There are some people still joining, but I'm sure they'll be able to catch up. I'm just going to go through housekeeping first. So if you just bear with me while my slides decide to work. There we go. So welcome everybody today to our Easy Fundraising session. My name's Becky. I'm the Partnerships Manager at Easy Fundraising, and I am one of my roles is looking after our good causes and helping to make sure that they raise as much as possible. As I've said, please introduce yourself in the chat box. Microphones will be muted throughout, but you can put your questions in the chat box or the Q&A box. I'm joined today by my colleagues Roisin and Rena. Roisin, would you like to say hi and let people know what the plan of attack is today?
Afternoon, everybody. Delighted to see you all this afternoon. My name's Roisin and I'm going to look after your questions today. So if you've got anything that's specifically cause related, so something that's just about your cause, if you want to pop that question in the Q&A box, we'll do our very best to answer that for you now. And if we can't answer it now, we'll come back to you afterwards. For anything else, please feel free to chat away in the chat box. Rena, do you want to say hello?
Yeah, I'm Rena. I also work with causes and charities, and I've been working with Easy Fundraising for some years, and I absolutely love working for us. So I'm really pleased to be on this webinar with my two colleagues and with you all today.
Thank you, ladies. That's brilliant. Yeah, so as they've said, any questions that relate to your cause, put them in the Q&A box. Roisin will answer them, or if it's something that needs us to dig into a bit more, we'll come back to you afterwards. If you've got general questions, you can put those in the chat or in the Q&A as well. And I'll be pausing regularly for Rena and Roisin to shout up any questions that we've got that need answering live. So we're recording this session. We will send you the recording and we'll also send you the slides in case you'd like to share it with any other members of your cause. So we've got 73 people here today, which is great. So it's going to be a busy one. Right, let's get started. So what we're going to start with is just a little video to get you in the mood. So some of you might have seen that we have launched a campaign over this Christmas called This Means More. And what we mean by that is that every purchase that's being made this Christmas through Easy Fundraising means more than just a purchase. That cardigan that you buy for Auntie Mary, that 3 for 2 toiletries collection from Boots for your daughter, all of that is going to mean more, because it's going to mean donations for your good cause at the same time. I'm just going to play this video. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope that's got you in the mood and excited about your fundraising this Christmas. So this session is going to be all about helping your cause raise as much as possible this Christmas and beyond. As somebody said earlier in the week, that Easy Fundraising is for life, not just for Christmas. But this is specifically about how you can raise as much as possible over the Christmas period. So I'm just going to set the scene a little bit about why Easy Fundraising is a really good opportunity for your good cause over Christmas. So we've all got increasingly comfortable with shopping online over the last 20 or so months for obvious reasons. For a lot of that time, the shops were shut, so we had no choice but to shop online. So what that means now is that more and more people are comfortable and confident in shopping online, and also more and more retailers have got a great online offering. So the people that are supporting you are going to be shopping online this Christmas anyway. It's predicted that £6 billion is going to be spent online over Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So that's the weekend at the end of November, where all the retailers have amazing offers. And there was a recent survey, the findings of that was 75% of the respondents said they're going to shop primarily online this Christmas. In fact, the same survey said, I think 54% said that they were going to aim to have all of their shopping done by the end of November. And 1 in 7 people said they'd already finished their Christmas shopping. I don't know who these people are, certainly not me. It'd be great to know from you guys, have you started your Christmas shopping? Have you finished? Have you not even given it a thought yet? But what this does show is that people are going to be shopping online in their droves this Christmas. And so all you need to do is remind them to do that shopping through Easy Fundraising, and those transactions will mean more donations for your good cause. We're predicting that 1.6 million is going to be raised by people using Easy Fundraising this Christmas. And we'd really like it that your cause gets a good old share of that. So as you probably know, because you're all Easy Fundraising users, we have many, many retailers that will donate to your cause this Christmas, over 6,000. Lots of the main ones that you've heard of and shop with regularly. So the Amazons, the eBays, Marks Spencer's, John Lewis. Lots and lots of retailers that are perfect for Christmas. So people like Photobox, Moonpig for your online cards, Boots for those 3 for 2s. All of those things can be done through Easy Fundraising. And we really hope that your supporters are going to be doing their shopping through Easy Fundraising this year. So I've got a few things to help you raise as much as possible. And the first thing to talk to you about is our app. Now, some of you might have already got the app, but we've recently updated it and it's even better than before. And it's a great opportunity to let your supporters know about the app, because they can raise funds for you just using their phone, sitting on the sofa in the evening, making those quick purchases. You can do everything on the app that you can do on the main site as well. So you can do all of your shopping. You as an admin, you can book one of those coaching calls that you're able to have. So we have a team of coaches who will talk to you about how to raise as much as possible this Christmas and beyond. You can book a session with them at a time to suit you. It's just a one-to-one session. You can book that via the app. You can also access all of the fundraising tools that we provide from the app as well. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about those later. We've got our refer a friend scheme, which again, I'm going to talk to you about shortly, but you can easily do that from the app as well. But the big thing that we've launched for our app this Christmas is our activity feed. Now, this is in response to causes asking how they can communicate with their supporters really easily. So if you've got the app, when your supporters have got the app, then you'll be able to send messages to them to encourage them, to inspire them, and to thank them. I've got another little video just to show you about the activity feed. So that's it. That's all about our activity feed. So yeah, in a nutshell, you can write a message on your app, and as long as your supporters have also got the app, they'll see it as a notification. So we've got some brilliant examples of causes using this already. We're going to send you these slides afterwards, so don't worry, I'm not going to read them all out now. But causes are doing a brilliant job of communicating with their supporters through this activity feed. You can thank your supporters, you can inspire them, you can encourage them, you can remind them. This one's our favourite, which is why we put it in the middle. This is a cause saying they've smashed their target and calling their supporters easy fundraising legends. So it's a great way to get your supporters involved this Christmas, and thanking them is such an important part of easy fundraising as well. So letting them know that you appreciate their support, and at the same time reminding them that they can keep going and raise even more for you. I know Roisin's been using it for her cause as well, haven't you? Because you're nearly at the £1,000 mark for your cause, aren't you? So you're going to be sending a message out shortly.
I did it today. We hit £1,000 today.
Oh,
congratulations. Just before we came on, actually. Yeah, it's such a lovely thing to be able to, and also to shout out the things that are going on right now, which I won't take your thunder, but to be able to shout out those couple of bits. November's a really good time to talk to your supporters.
Absolutely. So before I move on from the app, are there any questions, ladies, that I need to answer now?
I'll just touch on Amazon, just because somebody did ask, and it's a question that's often in people's minds. So thank you for the question, Katie. It is you can use Amazon with Easy Fundraising. If your cause is a registered charity, then we will direct you and your supporters to Amazon Smile, and you can raise your donations there. If you're not a registered charity, because Amazon Smile don't offer that service for good causes, you don't have charity status, you can raise donations with them through Easy Fundraising, and the rate is the same. It's 0.5% for both.
Thank you. Thank you, Roisin. Any questions from you, Raina, or are we okay?
No, we're okay for now. Thank you.
Right, okay, well, I'll carry on, and we'll pause again shortly for questions. So yeah, get the activity feed, get started with that. You just need to download the app. The app is free. It's available for Android and iOS, and encourage your supporters to get the app as well. It's such a great and easy way for them to raise for you. I'll show you shortly how you can let them know about the app and get them downloading it. So the other thing we have going on this Christmas is our Refer a Friend scheme. So some of you will know that we always have a Refer a Friend scheme ongoing, whereby if your supporters join through your specific Refer a Friend link, then when they've raised their first £5, we will double it. So we'll give you another £5. But for November, I'm really pleased to say that that amount is going up to £15. So your supporters if they sign up in November, they have a full year to raise £15, so entirely doable. And once they've hit that £15, we will match it. We'll give you another £15. So if you take one thing away from today, I would say go and get those supporters signing up for you this month. After November, it will go back to 5 and 5. This is our special gift to you for November. Any link that you use through the site, so any of the tools in Promote My Course, which I'm going to show you in a minute, where it's got your course link in there, if they sign up through any of those links, they will get an extra £15 when they've raised their first 15. And again, we've got tools to help you do that. It's a brilliant way to boost your funds and to start 2022 in a really good shape. As I say, they've got a full 12 months to do that. And with all the shopping they're going to be doing over the next couple of months, it's really achievable, but they've got all of next year. They've got until next November to do it. Any questions on Refer a Friend, ladies, before I move on? Great. Okay, so what we've also got is our donation reminders. Some of you will already know about this, but for those that don't, I'm just going to briefly touch on it. So we know sometimes people forget to use Easy Fundraising. If you're always in the habit of, if you've always shopped with Marks and Spencer's, for example, and you've just in the habit of going straight to the Marks and Spencer's website, you might forget to go to Easy Fundraising first. But we don't want that to happen because we don't want your course to miss out on donations. So if you download the donation reminder and if you encourage your supporters to do the same, then what that does is it knows that you're an Easy Fundraising user. And if you go to Marks and Spencer's or any of our other retailers without logging into Easy Fundraising first, the donation reminder will know you're an Easy Fundraising user, and it knows that retailer is an Easy Fundraising partner retailer, and it will connect the dots and it will allow you to trigger that donation. So you'll see a little message that comes up, as you can see here. You simply click Get Donation without having to sort of go to the Easy Fundraising site. You'll stay within the retailer's site, but your donation, if you buy something, will be tracked back to your good cause. So it's a brilliantly easy way of raising money. And people that have the donation reminder almost raise money without even thinking about it. They don't have to remember to come to the site. They can literally just go about their normal shopping business. The other good thing about the donation reminder is that if you think that you're not going to buy anything at that time, so you click Remind Me Later, and then you decide halfway through browsing around Marks and Spencer's, you think, actually, that's an amazing pair of shoes, must buy them. By the time you get to the basket to check out, you'll get another notification from the donation reminder just to check, do you want to claim that donation? And you can click there to claim it. What it also does is if you are searching in Google for a retailer or a thing, let's say washing machine, then it will display all of the Easy Fundraising partner retailers in your Google search results. So it would say AO.com, Easy Fundraising retailer, and 1% or whatever the donation is. And if you click on that listing, again, your donation will be tracked back to your cause. The other thing it's great for is you're not going to know all of the retailers we work with. I don't know all of the retailers we work with because there's so many, and we add new ones all the time. So we recently had Aldi, the middle aisle stuff from Aldi, where you can go and buy all manner of weird and wonderful things. That's online now, and they're one of our retailers, but you might not know that, and you might find yourself on the Aldi website. And if you've got the donation reminder and you choose to buy something, you're going to get that donation. So it's a simple way. I think you had one, didn't you, Roisin? Didn't your husband buy a lamp?
We did. I added it to his computer because he's not the best. I mean, he's just not as motivated as I am to raise funds for our brownies. But I added it to his computer. So then when he was going to buy the lamp from John Lewis for us, and it popped up, the donation reminder said, "Do you want a donation?" He said, "Do I want a donation?" I said, "Yes, you do." And all he had to do was click it, and then he just carried on shopping as normal. So he was very pleased with himself. It's well worth doing it. Add it onto anybody's computer, and then they'll be fundraising for you almost accidentally.
Yeah, there's a couple of questions actually, Becky. Is that only on a PC or also a mobile? Jenny's asking. And also, how do you get the donation reminder? Danielle's asking.
So it's for desktops and laptops. So yeah, PCs. It's not for mobile at the moment. Watch this space. We are working on it. And you can really easily download the donation reminder from your main homepage. You'll see, I'll show you, actually, we're going to go to the site shortly and I'll show you where that is. Remind me, ladies. And also, when a supporter first joins Easy Fundraising to support you, we'll offer them the chance to download the donation reminder there and then. A couple of things we normally get asked: is it free? Yes, the donation reminder is free. Everything about Easy Fundraising is free. It's not there to spy on you or track your data or sell any data on to retailers or anything like that. It's entirely safe and secure, and all it's there for is to make sure that your supporters don't miss out on any donations. Right, moving on. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit now about some of the big donations that your supporters and you can raise. Now, we sort of focused a little bit on Christmas, but there are lots of really great ways that your supporters can really boost your funds over the next few months and also into next year as well. So I'm not going to go through every one of them now, but I'm just going to pick out a few really decent ones. So holidays. So we work with lots of travel retailers, so holiday packages, flight providers, all sorts of things. I'm very sorry, my cat's decided to have a fight behind me there, if you can hear funny noises going on. And those sorts of retailers can get you some really big donations. So on average, if a UK family is booking their summer holiday, on average, they spend £1,800 on their annual summer holiday. So just using Thomas Cook as an example, who are one of our retailers, their donation is 1%. So that's an £18 donation for you right there and then. Now, people might not necessarily be booking holidays right now, but in January, the travel sector is predicting a big surge in bookings, because we'll have got through Christmas and, all being well, we won't have gone into another lockdown and everyone will be able to travel, and all those people that have not been able to have holidays over the last couple of years will be booking. So remind your supporters that they can do this through Easy Fundraising. All of the major holiday providers are involved. Booking.com is a great one. Their donations often around 3 or 4%. So it's I'm very distracted by my cat here. So it's a great way to really boost your funds. And then what we've also got is retailers that will provide a much larger one-off donation. So these are things like insurance providers, so home, car, pet, breakdown cover, things like broadband and TV packages, mobile phone providers, all of that sort of thing. They will give you a much larger one-off donation. So typically our retailers, most of them, will pay a certain percentage of what you spend. But with these retailers where you are taking a contract with them, they don't necessarily know how much you are going to spend across a year. So, for example, gas and electric providers, they might not necessarily know how much usage you're gonna use over the 12 months. So they can't give it you as a percentage. So they give it you as a much larger one-off amount. So it can be as much as, well, I think at the moment, AA breakdown is a £60 donation when you take out an AA breakdown cover policy with them. People like Aviva is, I think, an £18 donation. British Gas, people like that. Even things like USwitch and Go Compare. So I did this at the start of the year. They're one of our retailers. I compared with USwitch to get a better deal on my gas and electric. I did get a better deal, moved providers, saved, I think, £180 a year. And I also got a £15 donation at the same time. So these are the things that your supporters will do online. We don't go to the high street insurance brokers anymore. We don't really even go to high street travel agents anymore. We do all of this online. And it's also the sort of grown-up, everyday, boring purchases, adult purchases that people will have to do in a year. The chances are a large proportion of your supporter base will be insuring their car online in the next 12 months. And if they do it through Easy Fundraising, they can really, really boost your donations. So just 6 or 7 people taking an Aviva car insurance policy over the next 12 months, as an example, will be raising you over £100. And the chances are they're going to get a better deal on their insurance as well, because when you take a new insurance policy, you tend to get a better deal as well. So just to say as well, while we're here, that these providers, they typically won't pay a donation if you're renewing with them. So if you're an existing customer and you're renewing, you're not going to get a donation. But if you're a new customer, then you will get a donation, and the chances are you'll get a better deal as well, because these providers tend to offer the better deals to new customers. We've all had that experience where you get your car insurance renewal through and you think, oh, why has that gone up £40 a year? I haven't claimed on it. And that's because retailers often prioritise new customers. So it's best practice to try and get a better deal through a new provider every year, and you'll get a donation as well. And there's all sorts of things there, broadband TVs, I think Sky TV, if people wanted to take a new Sky TV package in time for Christmas, I believe their top donation is £47 at the moment, so it's a great one. Any questions, Rena or Roisin, on big donations, or anything you would like
I think
to add?
you answered Winnie's question about how do you go about when you renew an insurance. So as you said, it's not about renewal, it's a brand new, and I think it's good practice to ensure that you search the market for the best price and the best offerings and insurance. And Emma's asking about leaflets explaining about easy fundraising works. I think you're going to be getting onto that shortly.
We are, absolutely.
Thanks, Emma.
Absolutely. Thank you, Rena. Any questions from you, Roisin? No, good. Okay. So that's all about big donations, massive opportunities for your supporters and you yourself. Don't forget that just because you're the admin of your cause, you're supporter number one as well. So all of these things you can do as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to visit the site and I'm going to show you our Promote My Cause area, which is where we've put everything you need to get your supporters raising for you this Christmas and beyond. Just bear with me. So hopefully you should be able to see that I'm on the site now. I'm actually logged in as Roisin at the moment. Roisin supporting a brownie group, and I think it's a really nice example.
Just have a little scroll down there to see my total.
Hold on.
Nice.
Very good. £1,000, brilliant. And £12 in the last 30 days. That's brilliant. Well done. Really good.
Okay.
So you will have access to this area here at the top called Promote My Cause. You've all got access to this. If you click on that, you'll come to our fundraising toolkit, where we've put everything you need to help you raise as much as possible and to help you inform supporters, because that's the key to easy fundraising, is letting your supporters know that firstly you are an easy fundraising cause and this is a simple way for them to support you, and secondly to remind them to keep easy fundraising front of mind. As we've already established, they are going to shop online anyway this Christmas, so all they've got to do is just remember to do it through easy fundraising. Lots and lots of content here. I'm just going to pick out a few bits that I think will be really relevant to you. So we have an area here called this month's messages. If you go here, this is where we will put anything that is new and relevant for that month. So at the moment, we've got a household bills giveaway that you might want to share with your supporters, an opportunity to win £500. We've also got lots of Christmas specific tools. If I click here, you'll see what we've got is ready written wording telling your supporters that they can support you this Christmas. The great thing about this area is that it will automatically populate with the name of your cause. You can see here, because I'm logged in as Roisin, this ready written copy already has the name of Roisin's cause there. So when you log in, it will have the name of your cause. What it also has is the link that your supporters need to go to sign up to support you or to remember to support you. So it's all there for you. So if they haven't signed up, you can just share this link with them and it will go to your cause page. And when they sign up, they can start raising for you. And as we've already established that if they sign up this month, once they've raised their first 15, we're going to match that as well. So there's Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, email copy. There's also lots of flyers and posters and images and banners and everything you could possibly want. Those are just the Christmas specific ones. So we had a question a little while back about posters and flyers. We've also got down here in by channel, we've got just some more generic posters and flyers that aren't related to Christmas. So all year round you can use those. We'll go back to this month's messages. So we've got our Christmas tools. And we've also got Spin to Win. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, in a little while as well. It's our exciting competition we've got running over November, which some of you may have already seen. We've also got here, you can go to the Refer a Friend just to get a little bit more information about the Refer a Friend scheme and some copy to tell your supporters directly If they sign up now and raise 15, we're going to match it. So it's a very strong message to give out to your supporters. And all of the things that I've touched on already, such as the donation reminder, the app, and the big donations, there's copy and wording and images in here as well to help you. So if I scroll down, it's here in fundraising campaigns. So raise big donations on household bills is the first one. This is talking about our £500 competition we've got at the moment, but also you'll find if you scroll down that there's some general wording about if you're thinking of insuring your car, please do it through Easy Fundraising. We've also got some content for you to share about travel, and come January there'll be a whole host of new travel tools as well to help you share this message with your supporters. And scrolling down again, there you go. You've got get supporters using the app, get supporters using the donation reminder. So if I click on that one, again, it'll just some wording to help you really simply explain what the donation reminder is and to encourage your supporters to get it so they can raise for you every time they shop. So many things here, more that, I haven't got enough time to talk to you about everything that's here, but it's well worth spending sort of 20 minutes or so having a look around and always coming back to this month's messages, because that's where you will find the most up-to-date content. So for example, in February next year, you'll find some content about Valentine's Day to remind people if they're buying flowers or buying something for the love of their life, they're also going to raise money for the cause they love at the same time. You'll always find the up-to-date messaging in here. The great thing about this area is that it's not just you that has access to it. And so people don't necessarily know this. So you as the admin of your cause, there are certain areas that only you have access to. So for example, for security, only you could go in and change your cause name or your cause settings or your payment details. Nobody else can access that, just you. But any of your supporters can access Promote My Cause. So this is great because it means you can spread the load. You can give the task of promoting to your supporters to somebody else. Providing someone is registered to support you, they will have access to this area and it will automatically be populated, as I've shown you, with your cause name and the right link. So perhaps you've got somebody within your organisation, a really super keen volunteer who's desperate to do something. You could give them this task. You could say, could you put a Facebook post out every couple of weeks, or could you download these flyers and hand them out at the next event? And we've all got that colleague that spends way too much time on social media. Looking at you, Roisin, you could perhaps give them the task of promoting your cause on about Easy Fundraising. So you could say to them, well, could you put an Instagram post up, or could you put a Facebook post up every couple of weeks about the fact that we're using Easy Fundraising? Providing they're supporting you, they can access this area. So everyone can promote your cause to their wider community and their own family and friends. So it's a really great perk of this area that people often don't know. So I'm going to flick back to my slides now. Ladies, are there any questions about Promote My Cause before I carry on? No?
I've got not a question specifically about Promote My Cause, but I just wanted to shout it out because I suspect there'll be others wondering the same. So can you support more than one cause? So I've just I've answered that that question, that yes, of course you can. You just need to set up a separate email address to raise for the one that you want to raise for. Swapping between two causes can be problematic. You could potentially have a donation go to the cause you didn't want it to go to, but by all means set up two accounts and then you can raise for more than one cause.
Thank you. Any questions from you, Rena?
No, all good here. Thank you.
Good. Okie dokie. Right, moving on. So festive fun. So we touched on this briefly when I looked at Promote My Cause. We've got a few nice things to help you and your supporters raise some more donations and have a little bit of fun as well, because we've had a hell of a 20 months, haven't we? So let's have a little bit of fun over November and December. So the first thing we've got is our Spin to Win competition. You might well have already had an email about this. This is a daily competition. So you can spin the wheel every day and your supporters can spin the wheel. Everyone gets one spin per day and you can win between, I think it's 50p and £50, I think, is that right? Every day. So far we've only launched this 2 days ago. We've had 4,000 winners so far, and we've given away over £2,000 already in the last couple of days, and that is running throughout November. There is wording in Promote My Course to help you tell your supporters to come and have a go, because you could win something for your organisation, for your good cause. If you don't win, then you go into the grand prize draw on Christmas Day, where you'll be able to have a chance to win a really big donation for your cause. What we've also got is our advent calendar. So if you've been with us a few years, you'll know about our advent calendar. It's very, very popular, so I bring it back every year. Works exactly the same as a normal advent calendar, but you click to open the window each day, and each day there will be a daily prize sponsored by one of our retailers of £250 donation for your good cause. And so we'll have a winner every single day, so that's 24 chances for your cause to win £250, and everyone that enters goes into the grand prize draw on Christmas Day, and that prize is a £10,000 donation for your good cause, and also the winning shopper, if you like, the winning supporter, will also get a £1,000 John Lewis voucher to spend on themselves as well. Really, really popular, and loads of fun. Last year a church won it, the year before a school won it, so we have some very happy causes that have won the big donation on Christmas Day. So get your supporters involved. You'll find by the 1st of December, that's when it starts, you'll find there's wording in Promote My Cause to help you tell your supporters and get them coming back every day to the site to have a go, have a chance to win, and just to keep Easy Fundraising front of mind for them, so that when they're shopping, when they're on the site, it will remind them to do that shopping with one of our partner retailers and raise some funds at the same time. So I'm just going to sort of round things up now by giving you 4 takeaways, 4 things to do today. So download the app if you haven't done it already, and let your supporters know about the app as well, so you can access all of the fun stuff on the app, and you can also send those messages to your supporters via the app. Install the donation reminder if you haven't already done that, and let your supporters know that this is a perfect time to do it. So they'll be raising those donations for you all through this Christmas shopping period and into next year as well. Tell your friends, tell your supporters, let them know that they can raise money for you, and remember to use refer a friend. Remember to do it this month, because if they raise £15 in that 12 months, we're gonna match that. And then get involved with all of the festive fun. You get opportunities to win things, remind your supporters to keep using Easy Fundraising, and it's a bit of fun as well. So those are the 4 things I want you to go off and do today. And we're going to share these slides with you. I think one of the girls is going to put this in the chat shortly, so you can look over these slides again. There's some useful links at the end. All of these are clickable, so you can go to the refer a friend page. You can watch the This Means More video. It's all there for you. So have a look in your own time, and share on with other people in your cause as well. And I think that's probably the end of my slides. Ladies, do we have any questions?
Yeah, I've just shared the slides, so people can have a look at those.
No questions, but I just wanted to say to people that that £15 referral is such a good opportunity, and don't be limited to just your parents or your teammates or your members. Think really broad. Think, are there other people out in the community who are doing online shopping anyway and would actually likely be very happy to support the good work that you do for a good cause? They might not have a particular good cause that's dear to their heart. Your next door neighbour might not be involved with anything particularly, but might be delighted to support you and the good work that you are doing. So think really broad, make the most of that £15 referral. It's an absolutely awesome opportunity to boost your funds, and that can be happening all through the year then. So, but we don't always do that £15. This is a one-off, so make the most of it this month.
Do it now. Absolutely. Well said, Roisin. I'm just putting up this slide. So there's an email address there if you want to ask us any questions, or if you have any specific questions about your cause or you need any help. And there's also the link to book one of our coaching calls. So you don't have to be a new call to have a coaching call. Any of our calls can have one. As I said earlier in the session, it's one-to-one. It's at a time to suit you. It's normally about 20-25 minutes long, but it can be 5 minutes if that's all the time you have. And it will just help you get up to speed. The ladies will show you around the site. Ladies and gentlemen, we have male and female coaches now, don't we? I'm just so used to saying ladies, but ladies and gentlemen will show you around the site. help you. If you've got any questions, it's a great opportunity to really get the most out of Easy Fundraising. So I'm going to wrap things up in a couple of minutes. So so feel free to leave. But if you have any questions, pop them in the chat now. And we'll quickly cover them off. Otherwise, I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes and then we'll close the session. So just leave a couple of minutes for any questions. Thanks very much, everyone, for coming along today and sparing 40 or so minutes of your time. I hope you found it useful, and we look forward to helping you with your fundraising over the coming months and years. Thank you.
Absolutely. Happy fundraising, everybody. Take care. Thank you for coming.
Any more questions, ladies? No? I think we're okay. Last call for anyone to ask any questions. Oh, brilliant. Well, hopefully you've all enjoyed it. Right, I'm going to end the session now so everyone can go and get their cup of tea and their lunch. Thanks again, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.